Hi everyone, good evening. My name is John. This is my partner, my dad, Mark. We are John's Crazy Socks. And our mission is a spring happiness. And this show, a spring happiness show.
All right. Well, that's a nice introduction, huh?
Take that.
What are you wearing here?
I'm wearing a Cormac Sharks
You want to stand up,
jersey.
show people in the camera?
Yeah, Dad. Oop, I'm gonna go this way.
It's your Shark jersey,
Yeah,
right?
and tonight I'm playing basketball tonight, with my team, Comic Sharks. That's for Special Olympics, New York. A local here. A local here at Cormac. I'm going to Cormac Middle School and play basketball.
Next town over, right? You play for the Sharks?
Yes, that's the Olympics.
You like playing basketball?
Yes, I love playing
You've been
basketball.
playing a long time.
Yes, and Dad.
Yeah?
Last week,
Yeah?
I said, I know.
Yeah?
I tried to get my both feet off the ground.
Us Conans, we have trouble getting 2 feet off the ground at the same time,
and
huh?
a really cool thing,
What?
I'm not gonna try to do,
Yeah?
my tongue sticking
Oh,
out.
when you're jumping, your tongue is sticking out?
Yeah, I tried to do that last week.
Well, people confuse you for Michael Jordan a lot. Right? But I do know you use all of your assets. So when you're boxing out, what do you use?
The box out. And
What do you use? What part of your body?
the butt. Oh, if you see this audience, and it's this.
I can remember when I would be coaching youth basketball.
Yeah,
I
you
coached,
did.
long before you were born.
Right.
Even
Right.
before I was married, I coached school basketball, but I coached some youth basketball with your brothers, and you would be on the bench helping me.
I was,
Right?
yeah.
Move your feet, hands up,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Every time.
And you're still playing good defense, aren't you?
I did.
You like playing basketball?
I do. I love basketball.
So
I-
you're busy with Special Olympic sports.
Yeah, and I play basketball. I play
So you're
basketball
playing basketball Thursday night,
Thursday night, and I play a track and field.
track and field. So there's no track and field now. That'll pick up in the
I got
spring,
track
right?
and spring, and I'm playing soccer
On Saturday.
Saturday,
So Thursday night you got basketball.
Yep,
Saturday you got soccer.
soccer, and also Saturday is the last practice for the season.
Right. So soccer's coming to an end. And then what's the other sport?
And then I snowshoe with Huntington Blue Devils.
So you do that on Sunday.
On Sunday, I'm riding the beach.
And you're a mercenary. You play with a lot of different organizations.
I do.
Right?
I do.
Snowshoe is with the Blue Devils.
Yes.
Soccer's with the Huntington Boys Club.
Yep.
And basketball and track and field are with the Sharks.
Common Sharks.
Right. Well, the Comac Sharks are I believe they're the largest Special Olympic team in New York.
Yes.
Coach Joe Amadio does a great job.
Oh, he's a great coach.
He was the coach of the year. 2
Yeah,
years
he
ago,
was.
right?
Yes, I'm very impressed.
Pretty cool. So it's been a good week,
Yeah, a good week.
a
Oh,
good day. We
good
had
day.
a busy day.
Also,
Yeah?
I want to show you,
Go ahead.
and my dad will love this. I just show you I'm wearing under it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm wearing the Holy Cross shirt.
Oh, it's a Holy Cross shirt. That's why it's purple, huh?
Yes, I love this shirt a lot, and also I love Holy Cross
Why do you love Holy Cross?
because of football.
You like their football team. They are
football team.
undefeated, ranked 6th in the country, 1
Oh,
AA.
that's good.
Right?
And I like Holy Cross football.
Right?
And I really love.
What?
And my dad and my mother, and I went to school there, and also my dad love L-O-V love.
I fell in love with your mother?
Yeah, no, I met in college. I really cool. My dad married a college girl.
A college girl. I married my sweetheart.
The college sweetheart.
So that's why you like Holy Cross, huh?
I do.
It was a good school. I like Holy Cross a lot.
Yeah,
Right?
yes,
And we've made socks for them,
I
and
stuck
we've
with
spoken
them.
there,
We visit there all the time.
and they put you in the alumni magazine,
Oh, that's
even though
cool.
you're not an alumnus there.
Yeah, I remember this. Here in them nine.
My friend Dave McGowan, rat.
Yes,
Right,
yes.
he people thought he went to a bunch of different schools, Niagara, Cortland, I Holy Cross there. Well, so I like that. You're very thoughtful in what you wear. Okay.
Thank you, Dad.
So we've had a long day already.
I had a long day today, and also this morning.
Where do we start?
This morning we start a networking breakfast. We live in Huntington. This is a Huntington Chamber of Commerce, and very cool. I make me a person, because today my dad nominated for he nominated for a Huntington Chamber of Commerce board meeting.
Right, the board.
He
They asked
wanted
me to
me
join. They asked me
on
to
the
join the
board.
board. So I actually put something on LinkedIn about this. It's important. We know this, right? It's
Absolutely.
important to be a good citizen, and it's important for companies to be good corporate citizens.
Absolutely.
So, what's the name of our business?
And Sean's Crazy Socks.
And where do we sell? Who do we sell to? Where do people live? Where do they live? The people that buy our socks. All around the country,
all
right?
around our country,
All around the world, even.
All the world.
But
Overseas.
mostly in the U.S. We're a national company.
Yeah, we are.
So we do national things. We do a lot of advocacy work
Absolutely.
at the national level for people with different abilities, right?
Right.
We're part of the Neurodiversity at Work Roundtable. We're part of the CEO Commission
Yeah.
for Disability Employment.
And
You've testified twice
testifying.
in Congress. You've appeared at the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ,
And
right?
and also
These are
yeah,
important things.
That's a very important thing.
But it's also important to do local
Yeah.
things, right? So what are some of the local things we do? Some of our charity partners,
Charity partners.
many of them are local,
Yeah.
like ACDS.
And that's
Well, they're not local, they're national, but ACDS is local. United Cerebral Palsy of Long Island.
Yes, Cerebral Palsy.
The Nassau Suffolk chapter of the Autism Society of America. North Shore Animal League America.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So it's important to give back and support them.
Absolutely.
We support a lot of local groups, particularly youth groups and arts groups.
Right.
We donate to them, we volunteer with them, right? That's
Right.
important.
Right.
We sponsor events like the Polar, we're participating in like the Polar Plunge.
Upon the plunge.
You like that?
Yeah, that'd be great.
We do things with the schools,
Yes.
right? We're always working with students and local social service agencies to help show what's possible. We're encouraging people, promoting employment. So we host tours and work groups, and we do speaking engagements, right?
Right.
Last night, we had a speaking engagement with a local SEPTA, the Special Education PTA, for
Absolutely.
Plainview. And we participate in some local groups like the Long Island Association, the Melville Chamber of Commerce, and the
Right.
Huntington Chamber of Commerce.
Absolutely.
That's how you be a good corporate citizen.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing, right? So we started there. Then where'd we go?
And then we go to United Cerebral Palsy.
United Cerebral Palsy of Long Island.
I'm not like yeah.
They're one of our charity partners, right?
Right.
And we're gearing up for our 12 days of giving.
Yes. Yeah, that'd be
the first 12 days of December, each day we will highlight a special charity partner and donate $1 from every order to that charity partner. UCP of Long Island is going to be one of them.
Yes.
So we went today, we made some videos. We met some artists there.
A great audience.
Remember their names?
Yes.
What?
Michelle
Michelle,
and
Amanda.
Amanda.
And we made some videos and took pictures. That was great.
Yes.
Then where'd we go?
Then we go to North Shore Animal League
America.
in America.
Another charity partner.
Another charity partner.
We have our pet rescue socks.
rescue socks.
And we made some videos with them. But who'd
Yeah.
you make the videos with? The puppies.
The puppies.
John had puppies crawling all over
I
him.
play with puppies.
You gave them
Great.
names. Remember the names you gave them?
I did.
Go ahead. What?
Chloe
And
and Caleb.
Chloe and Caleb. And he had these puppies all over him. You liked that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that was a pretty good thing, huh? So you've been a busy guy. But you know what it is? It's November. And the
November.
cold winds are blowing across the football fields of America. It's time for our
The
football
football
pick.
picks.
So you want to make our football picks first or tell our jokes first?
Which one go first?
Why don't we tell the jokes? You got some jokes?
Great joke.
Let's hear. Oh, I'm sorry. You have great jokes.
Thank you, Dad. Okay, two men meet on opposite side of a river.
Okay? Two men meet on opposite sides of the river.
One shout to the other, "I need you to help me get to the other side."
Okay?
The other guy replies, "You're on the other side."
Yes, everything is relative.
Yeah.
The other guy said, "You're already on the other side. The other side from me."
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have the other joke.
You got a second joke.
Yeah, second.
Hard to know that first one even ended.
I know. Where do you find a cow with no legs?
Where do you find a cow with no legs?
Right where you left it.
That's kind of a cruel joke. Right where you left it.
I know.
All right. Well, it is November. We are coming up on Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love this giving.
So I have some turkey jokes for you.
Oh, that'd be great.
Okay. What key won't open a door? A turkey.
Turkey.
Why didn't the turkey want dessert?
I don't know.
It was stuffed. What do you call a turkey the day after Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Lucky. One more. What do you call a turkey sprinting down the street? Fast food. All right, people, it is time for our football picks.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I want to warn the people in here.
We're going to warn them.
Hold your money. Don't bid our picks.
No, don't bet on our picks.
I will only shut entertainment.
Just
only.
entertainment value, huh?
I gotta go straight
We don't
up.
want to hear that you're taking the mortgage and putting it on our picks. No.
No.
Though maybe the Cowboys this week.
Really?
We don't pick against the spread. We pick
No.
it straight up.
Yeah.
We can be wrong any way you want. All right, buddy.
I like that.
Start making some picks.
Yeah. Oh.
First game. What's the first game?
The first game, tonight's game.
Tonight's game.
The Falcons Atlanta
Okay.
going to Carolina Panthers.
Right, Panther. Atlanta doesn't have to travel far from Georgia to go to Charlotte.
Nope.
Okay, who you picking?
I'm taking the Falcons.
So am I. I can't believe the Panthers are going back to P.J. Clark, whatever his name is,
Yeah.
the quarterback there. Okay, so that's tonight. We're both in agreement on that tonight.
Yep.
All right.
Also, Sunday game.
Sunday game.
I think it'll be-
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the morning.
Oh, it's a morning game. They're playing in Germany.
I go to Germany.
Who's playing?
Seattle Seahawks playing with Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, geez. Poor old Tom Brady. You think he can handle the jet lag?
No.
But Seattle, they had to fly across the country, then across the ocean, and then across Europe to get to Germany.
Yeah, I'm taking Seattle.
I'm going to take Seattle, too.
Yeah.
I saw that game last week with Tampa Bay. Not good.
Not really.
All right, Minnesota
The Vikings.
playing Buffalo,
Yep.
but I don't know about that quarterback in Buffalo.
I know.
The Jets roughed him up. Jets, Jets beat him and roughed him up.
Oh yes.
He may not be playing. Who you
Not
picking?
really. I'm taking the Vikings.
You're taking the Vikings. I'm going to take Buffalo.
Oh.
I think they'll find a win.
Oh.
Way to win. No matter who's at quarterback.
Oh.
And then we got a classic game in the black and blue division.
Ooh.
The North,
yeah.
Detroit at Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Chi-Town at the Bears.
Oh, I related
Yeah?
two animals. I'll go with
Oh,
it.
two animals. It's
A lion
lions.
and the bears.
Who's going to win that fight?
The bears.
Okay. Are you betting on the animals now or on the football team?
The football team.
You're saying the Bears, huh?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Detroit just to be
Oh!
ornery. There was a time when I was a kid, my dad used to take us to one Giant game at the end of the season. The Giants were awful. They lost every year. They were
Right.
terrible. And in those days, they still played in Yankee Stadium. And they don't do it anymore. In baseball, particularly at Shea,
Yeah.
they would bring banners. We made a banner. I remember making a banner and showing a giant stepping on a lion. I don't know. I haven't seen-
No.
Okay, next game up, Denver.
Oh, Denver.
Disappointing Denver is playing at Tennessee. Tough Tennessee. Who you got?
Tennessee.
Tennessee.
T for
Tennessee.
Texas. And T Tennessee.
Okay, we could sing the same song. All right, and then Jacksonville and the long-haired quarterback is going to play Kansas City.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Kansas City.
I'm taking Kansas City all the way there.
Oh, yeah. Way easy.
Next one could be interesting. The mistake by the lake, Cleveland, the Browns.
Yeah.
They're going to Miami. They're playing the Dolphins. The Dolphins. Who you taking?
I'm taking the Dolphins. I don't know.
Okay. And then Houston. You say Houston. Houston is coming to New York.
Yeah.
They're playing the Giants. The Texans are
Giants.
playing the Giants. And Houston's star rookie running back has been hurt. Who you picking?
I take it down Giants.
Taking the Giants, huh? I take the Giants too.
Yeah, I bend my head.
Hopefully it'll make your mom happy.
Yeah, I make my mom happy.
All right, next one is kind of tough. The Saints at Pittsburgh. Saints laid down last week. Who you picking?
I'm taking the Saints.
I'm going to take Pittsburgh in that one. And then the Colts playing their fifth-string quarterback with the coach who's never coached anything more than high school
Right.
is now playing the Raiders.
The Raiders.
Who you taking?
Taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders too. I think that's a big one. All right, don't bet on these picks, but if you are betting, maybe the Raiders.
Really?
Okay, all right. There was a time once we were speaking at an event down in New Jersey. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember
And it was
that.
taking place in
Back to the
Atlantic.
football picks.
Taking place in Atlantic City at a casino. And we had to be there Tuesday morning, so we went down Monday night. Checked into the hotel, the casino, and I said, John, would you like to go down to the casino? Maybe play the slot machines or a little blackjack or roulette? He looked at me and said, no, I don't want to do that. I said, oh, okay. I said, would you like to go over to the sports book? We could bet on
Oh my
the
God.
Jets or something. And he looks at me and he says, no, we're not
That
going to the
don't.
sports
That
book.
made it sense.
We are here on business.
Oh my God.
You're a serious man. Okay, next one. The Dallas, the boys with the star on the side of their helmets are playing Green Bay, which seems to have fallen off a cliff this year.
Oh yeah. Cowboys here.
The Cowboys taking home a victory. All righty.
Uh-huh.
Who you got in Arizona at the Rams? Boy, two underperforming teams.
Yeah. I take it the Rams.
But not with a lot of enthusiasm, huh?
I take it the Rams.
Taking the Rams.
I take it the Rams.
And then the Chargers, not the Clippers. Don't call them the Clippers.
Saucers.
And they're not in San Diego anymore. They're in Los Angeles. They are traveling north in California to play San Francisco. And you got?
I take it 49ers.
You're taking 49ers. And we wrap up the week with the divisional contest.
Oh yeah.
The Washington team, they're in all sorts of disarray in the front office, but they're playing better on the field, playing the undefeated Philadelphia Eagles. I know who you're going to be taking.
Eagles.
You're taking the Eagles, so I'm taking the Washington team. 40 upset.
Too bad.
All righty, let's check in with some folks out here.
That's checking in.
I'm checking in. I know your friend Blake is out there. KP says hello. Hello, KP.
Hi, get tipsy.
Rick Smith says, what's up, guys?
How Rick?
Cheers for Rick
Hey,
Smith.
Rick.
Rick is a buddy of ours. We've gotten, we've been very fortunate. We got to know Rick. Rick founded an organization called Hope
Story,
which is wonderful. And they do two things. They run education programs to educate medical professionals, doctors, nurses, on how to speak to parents with children with Down syndrome. They educate them on what people with Down syndrome can do, so that they can be more humane in the conversations,
Right.
And they also support families that have a child with Down syndrome. And we saw Rick last week
Yeah, we did.
because 15 runners, this was great.
That's incredible.
15 runners supporting Hope Story ran in the New York Marathon to raise money. They raised over $80,000.
Wow.
We contributed some money, and we went and met with them at the dinner. We spoke at they had a pre-race dinner on Friday night. What great people, huh?
I mean, amazing.
Rick is this high-energy guy bouncing around,
Yes.
making things happy, doing really neat things. Kevin Dexter says hi.
Hi.
Let's see. We are hearing from Crystal Lynn.
Hi, Christmas.
Good evening. She would love to see us come to Colorado Springs and speak to us disabled without a disability. Well, Crystalline, we would love to come to Colorado. We'd love to come to Colorado Springs.
Oh, yes.
If we could arrange a speaking engagement out there, we would love to do that.
Yeah, I reached out to my office and talked to Maria.
Right, you go to the website and you can see about our speaking engagements. You've been to Colorado.
I did.
You came out to Denver. I've been to Colorado a lot. I was out in Denver for the Democratic National Convention in 2008. I was on the National Rules Committee for President Obama. I had a funny time once. Want to hear a funny time?
Yeah.
Yeah, a story about me.
Oh, yeah.
So, different day and age, right? I'm old.
Yes, you
I
are.
graduated high school in 1976. And the first thing I did was hitchhike to Colorado.
Very cool.
I went out with some friends of mine. You know them, Chris Brody,
Yes.
Jocko, and Tom Foley, Tom Foolery. Unfortunately, Tom Foolery and Jocko have both passed on.
Well, I love Jocko.
I know you love Jocko. So I get out there on Route 70 and I get into Denver, and I'm going to go north up to a town called Longmont, Colorado. And one of the finest in the state of Colorado, a state trooper pulls me over, says, "You're not allowed to be on the highway here hitchhiking, it's illegal," and he gives me a ticket. I said, "Oh, well, thank you, officer." And I got a ride out of there, and I threw away the ticket. Actually, I think I
my
had it
God.
someplace. And every once in a while, I would get a letter saying, there's a ticket out here you got to pay, and there's a warrant for your arrest.
You arrested?
No, I was never arrested. But, it said if you don't pay the ticket, we'll arrest you. But I figured, what the heck. It was 1976. So, I'm trying to remember what year it was. Maybe it was 20 years ago. And I was chief operating officer at a healthcare management company, and I'm flying out to Denver with my boss, the CEO. And we're going out there to look at an acquisition, I think. And as we're landing, I say, you know, Bob, I should tell you, there might be a warrant out for my arrest here in Denver. I don't think it's still on the books,
No.
but we've been out there. When we went out to Yellowstone, we flew into Denver and drove up to Yellowstone.
That's
right?
really fun.
Denver's beautiful. You know, Colorado's beautiful. Your brother Jamie is thinking of moving out there.
Yeah.
Very neat. Okay, who else we got here? So, Kristen, we'd love to come out.
Yeah, that'd be
Yasmin
great.
is saying hello from New York City.
Hello.
Kevin likes your haircut.
Thank you, Kevin.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
I have no hair.
Oh, let's see. The Slattery family is saying hello.
Hi, Slattery.
She were liking Holy Cross. They're up in Massachusetts.
Nice.
She first heard about us in the Holy Cross magazine. She says she knows lots of Holy Cross couples, but she married a guy from BC, from Boston College.
Nice.
So you know what that means? We stopped talking to her.
Dad.
Actually, I almost went to BC, John.
Really?
I was down and decided between two colleges, Holy Cross and Boston College. And in May, maybe it was April of my senior year, Boston College had me up for a weekend. And they had invited a group of students, and they said, we think you're going to be the leaders of the class of 1980. And you know what I said? I said, this school is in trouble if they think I'm going to be one of their leaders. So I went to Holy Cross instead.
Nice.
Oh, Lordy. Vanessa is saying congratulations for joining the board at the Chamber of Commerce.
I've just heard of my dad.
Yeah, I know you're proud. It wasn't a big deal, but I'm very fortunate about that. Brittany is saying hello. She's very happy. Vanessa says we are crazy busy. We're very fortunate. We get a lot of things we get to do, right?
Bye, Dad.
Jesse lives in Arlington, and they have and is part of the Arlington Chamber of Commerce.
Nice.
So that's a good thing. Krista's saying hello. Heather's saying, go Buffalo Bills. Well, now that they're not playing the Jets, that's fine. Blake Wade is checking in.
Hi,
Your
Blake.
friend Blake. So Blake and John are friends. They usually only get to see each other online, right?
Right.
Blake lives down in Texas. He has Blake's Snow Shack. Blake
Yeah.
and Thursday morning, we're at Middle Tennessee State University, and then we fly to San Antonio. So I don't know what night we'll be on next week, but we will be on some night next week. Thank you very much, folks.
Thank you
Have
very
a great
much.
week. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
And we'll see you next week.
Yep.